Everyone, I just wanted to make this quick video regarding a personal Mandela effect. You all have stated that you enjoy my personal Mandela effect videos, and I greatly appreciate that. And believe me, I go through many of them, and I just wanted to talk about one of them that happened for me. This shift or change I noticed one day for me, and it was regarding a remote to the converter box for the older TV that is in the room, and I was looking at it one day, and I remember always pressing the return button to return to other channels, to return to another channel that you were on. Like if you were on 2, you could go to 5, 4, 5, whatever, 17, whatever you go to, and it would say return. There's supposed to be, just like on this one on the right, you see the return button was to the left, the bottom left of the up, down, right, or not up, down, the bottom left of the channel buttons and volume buttons on this particular remote. I'll show it to you sometime. Well, now there's never been a return button. There's never been that button. It's just always been programmed. The button never was for return. So I had been wanting to make a video about that for a long time because that's a personal shift for me. So this is going to be a video regarding a few new personal Mandela effects. Another one is there's this church that we pass by going down the road to a county over, actually a couple of counties over. So it's a church that you pass when we're usually taking my daddy to work or coming back home from there. And you will see now there's these huge trees, these huge cedar trees. It's practically blocking the church from the road. But every time before then, when we would pass by it, you could easily, perfectly see the church. You could perfectly see it. And maybe I'll take a picture or a video of it sometime so you can see what I'm talking about. But I would have remembered those big trees there. It's like suddenly there's these grown trees right in front of the church. That church. And something like that doesn't just happen all of a sudden where there's these giant, or large, not giant, but there's these big old trees, large trees right in front of a building blocking it suddenly. And other people have shared with me their own personal experiences regarding that, or those type of shifts, and I appreciate it greatly, because that way I have other people to relate to regarding these situations. And you all can relate to what I go through as well. So that's personal Mandela effects, and that helps out to know that others go through that. But there's these trees now. Big trees blocking it from the road, and I remember always, sorry about that, I remember always seeing, just being able to see it perfectly, see the building, but now you can't. You can't see it as easily. And another thing that has recently happened, well, maybe I'll save that for another video, but this is just a couple of changes that have happened for me. But there's so many. Another one that I might as well go ahead and share a few more. Another one is our microwave. The microwave we've had for many years now, for probably, I guess, a couple of years. After the other one went out, we had that one for like 15 years, believe it or not. This one, I'm sure, won't last that long. It's already messing up. But the weird thing is, you were always able to press a number, and it would go for that many minutes, all the way up to 9, every time. I was always to press 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, all the way up to 9, and rather than having to press time, cook, and then put the amount. Now, anything over 6 minutes on that microwave, and it's not like it's internet connected and was able to update and change a software update or something like that. It's just a microwave, and you have to manually set the time and everything if the electricity goes out, or if it shuts off or messes up. So now anything over 6 minutes, you can't just press the number and set it. You have to type in time cook and manually type in 8:00 or 9:00, whatever. If you're baking a potato for 7 or 8 minutes, you have to actually put in there the actual amount of time. If it's a large potato, it's like 8 minutes. If a normal one's like 6 minutes. But you have to put in the entire number, the entire time, 8:00 or whatever. Anything over 6 minutes, and none of us ever had to do that before. But now it's just that way. You just have to do that. And that's a change. That is a change for me. So, let's see. There was another one that recently happened. Just a shift that took place. This building, this business, for example, would kind of change colors. It would look different. And it's like, well, I don't remember that looking like that at all. And now it does. So that's another thing. And there's just so many things like that. So many different various things. And without the internet, we would have no way to share them. But I'm glad we do. Anyway, I love you all. Peace. And leave your comments below. I greatly appreciate those sharing with me. People have shared with me about items disappearing and landscapes changing and everything like that. There was these people we know who, these birds, they were born, and he said they were eggs, and then suddenly they were born. The next day they wake up, and they're full-grown birds. Those are full-grown birds, like they had been living for months. And I said, it's like an alternate reality situation, isn't it? And they were like, yeah. And they said, how is that possible? Speaking of strange things or weird, how could birds be fully grown within a week? I mean, within a day. And they shared that with us, some people that we know. And that happened, let's see, a few years ago now. But that's another personal story. Maybe I should have shared them for separate videos. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll separate the videos. But anyway, peace and much love. This has been a Mandela Effect video regarding 4 or 5 Mandela Effects for me. Some personal shifts. Peace, much love. Links are below if you'd like to help support. And subscribe to my channel if you have not. Those who have, thank you so much. Leave your comments below if you've experienced similar situations. And feel free to leave a like. I love you all. Peace. And God bless. Bye.